Hey y'all. So this video is gonna be about really the world, reading the energy of the world spiritually, what's going on spiritually. I'm probably just gonna do this from the crown chakra. Honestly, I may not pull any cards because some things are easier for me to read without the cards. First, I want to say the ancestors is pissed off, y'all. They are mad. They are not happy. They're not happy with what happened to them on this realm. They're not happy with what is still happening to their people on this realm. They are honestly they are just so they're sick and tired. They're tired of the world. They're tired of the secrets. They're tired of they're over it. A lot of the storm, I want to say half and half. They are cause for a lot of the unexplained things going on. Probably a lot of the stuff coming out of the sky is hidden. What's the word? Hidden. What's the word? Like hidden cameras, hidden spies. They're really knocking a lot of this ish. They're breaking a lot of it. They're tired of not being seen, not being heard. A lot of this is coming through the kids as well. A lot of the kids is picking up on this energy. That's why a lot of the kids they're not necessarily bad. They're just not heard. They're not seen. So they resonate with this energy. And they're not being taught how to safely and healthily, what's the word? They're not taught how to express themselves in a beneficial manner. So they're doing it based on the energy. What else? The world is tired. The energy, the spiritual essence of the world, the spirits of the world, they are tired. And I want to say hungry. But it's like nobody's listening to them. The people aren't listening. They aren't being seen. They aren't being heard. And they're starting to retaliate. And I feel like I'm just going to repeat myself, but this is also the kids. The kids resonate with this energy. The adults don't care. Well, I'm going to quote unquote the adults. They just grown up kids. Most of them, 9 times out of 10, they don't care. So the next thing to go to is to go to the kids. But it's like a lot of the anger a lot of the restlessness, the unprotected is brewing up a shitstorm. And this is not to scare you, this is not to fear you, because if you aren't, if you're doing what you need to do, you're healing yourself, which will heal the ancestors, your ancestors, which will heal the generational trauma, because then you will start to grow a new legacy, and you are a legacy all on your own. So I'm not gonna never tell nobody to go have no kids, because you have an inner child. That is your child. That is your kid. That is the legacy. But the point is to stop the hurt and stop the pain, stop the harming, especially of innocent souls, pure souls, and they expect them to just sit down and take it. Basically, they're not doing that no more. But the world is going to shit because the people are not gonna look at anything else other than physically not having what they need, or not having their creature comforts to get by. And if people took care of the world like it was their own personal world, which in every way each person has a right to a piece of the world, it's just about finding yours. But the world is in pain, and it's the pain that, it's like the cycle pain. It's the pain that just sits back and waits for the perfect moment to get you while you not thinking it's gonna happen. And it's the parts that's not seen. It all goes back to what's not seen and what's not being heard. And that's the parts of you. That's how the world feels. The parts of you, if you want to know how the world feels, how the authentic parts of the world feel, nature, the animals, the spirits, the souls. If you want to know what's going on in the world, how the world feels, ask the parts of yourself that's not seen and not heard. How you feel when you feel you're not seen or heard is exactly how the world feels right now in this moment. 8 0 8, and I keep saying 8s. I keep thinking about 8s. I keep wanting to draw 8s. I see 8s in everything. But spiritually, the world is in agony, and it's in an unmeasurable pain that nobody's seeing or hearing. But to change it is to change you. To heal it is to heal those parts of you. No matter what nobody say. Don't give a fuck about what nobody say. Because if they worried about you and what you got going on, then you already know that they not hearing or seeing themselves. And that's not for you to fix. That's not for you to heal. That's not for you to help. Because they're going to have to want it. They're going to have to want it. It's like all the stuff going on in the world is literally the world crying for help. And people just sit back and record it. People just sit back and either have a laugh at it, or they go out and hurt the world. They hurt the people. They hurt the animals. They hurt nature. Then they wonder why their life is shit. Or they wonder why people wonder why they can't get what they want truly, because you're going to hurt it. You're going to harm it. You're going to put it in a lower vibration than it deserves to be in. And at the end of it, the world is going to start cleaning off motherfuckers, cleaning off people, cleaning off the energy. And if you don't choose to grow in, this is not to fear you, this is not to fear you in no way, shape, or form. But if you don't want to grow, if you don't even want to try and change or be a better you, or even just be better than the you were yesterday, this is not about no magical overnight, which you can change overnight. Don't tell me you can't, because I do it. But if you're one of the ones that's continuously harming the people, harming yourself, because you're a people, harming yourself, you might as well go out into the street and hurt people. But you're gonna do that anyway. But that's beside the point. But the world spiritually and energetically is at its end. It has the final straw. I don't know the saying. I think it's like the final straw has hurt this camel back, or the final straw on the camel back and they broke the camel back, or something like that. But the world is quiet and silent, but it's a silent killer. It's not no more loud, flashy. Nah. It's the silent. The world has turned into a silent killer. And it's going to take out whoever it needs to. It's going to get rid of whoever it needs to get rid of. That's hurting it. Especially if you're hurting yourself. Because if you're willing to go low and hurt yourself, you will hurt everything around you. 12-12. Y'all better get enlightened. But yeah, I don't have nothing else to say. That's it.